All right, so we have another project Bible we're going to look at today. We're going to look at doing some more repairs. This is another Bible that another coworker of mine was looking at getting worked on. It's a King James, and it's, as you can see, probably one of the biggest fonts you've ever seen in a Bible. It's called a super giant print, I think. And this one's a little different on how we're going to repair it because it doesn't have a sewn binding. It's a glued down, so it's got these pages that are just turned loose. And we're going to look at what we can do to repair that, get them back in there so they can be used for some more time there and maybe not fall apart again. A few other things we might look at doing is kind of repairing where that cover's coming loose. But, the main thing I think is getting these pages secured back into the book, into the Bible, so that they will not be lost, and hopefully they'll be. You can see how they're kind of popping out right there. We're going to try and get them back as close as we can to being uniform with the rest of the pages. So this is our next project. I'll probably be doing a lot of time lapse on this as well, but hope you enjoy this. Thanks. All right, so a couple things before we go into the time-lapse portion of this video. I wanted to show you also the back of this cover has some wrinkling going on, some drawing up. It looks like it's done. I believe that's probably caused by some kind of extreme exposure to some weather, probably heat, maybe in a car or on a dashboard or something like that. So we're going to see what we can do also about maybe flattening that out a little bit. It's also flattened there on the bottom, maybe from being set on a shelf or something like that. And one other thing I wanted to try and do in regular speed is to go ahead and get out this one section here that is still somewhat attached, but what it looks like has happened is it actually became loose and then reattached itself at some point when it got hot. Because you see that gap there, but yet it's still attached. And so what we're going to try and do is gently remove that the rest of the way so that we can reattach it in the place where it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to take my hobby knife here. Just gently cut away some of that glue. Kind of pull on this as I do it. There it goes. So now that's loose. It's part of the harmony of the Gospels and the concordance there, I believe. So we've got that loose, and now we can really boogie with reattaching these pages. So stay tuned. All right, so we've let the Bible sit overnight in my clamp, and now I've removed the top of that so we can take a look and see if the glue held and how she looks right now. So you can see the cover's still got the wrinkles going on the back, but we'll see if we can work some more on that later. But right now I just wanted to see if these pages are going to hold in there. And so we're going to open it up. I believe it started somewhere in Revelation. It started to turn loose there. There's that page there is crinkled. But flip through here and see the pages are now in there pretty tight, I feel like. No longer loose. I'm gonna keep on keeping on, hopefully for many days, many moons. So we've got all that back in there now. Let's get the very back. Just gonna hold on. We still need to do something about this cracking right here in the gutter at the back, but overall I think it's holding up pretty good with those pages. Let's look how uniform we got it. We did okay. Some of those were kind of wrinkled and so they're kind of popping up anyway, but it's no longer sticking out nearly as far as it was, and so now it kind of looks like it's ready to be used for some more preaching and teaching, hopefully, by our friend. So let's stay tuned. I'm going to see about maybe putting some repair tape on this part right here. So we finished the Bible. I didn't do a video of the finished product, but we did take some pictures to show you how it went. So we got all the pages back in, ready to be used, ready to be enjoyed again and read over and preached from if needed. Didn't have any issue getting those pages in. It was a fun learning experience on how to glue in pages instead of working with sewn bindings. As you can see there, we also put in some reinforcement on the cover. Just some simple book repair tape, and press that in there real good to keep the rest of that vinyl liner from tearing for a while, hopefully. And there we have the front of the Bible there. There's also been re-glued and looks like it's in good working order. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video and come alongside me and learning some book craft and how to repair some Bibles. Have a nice day.